think integrating video content into a blog or a website is a good strategy?
I think that I would say that it's almost at this point a necessary strategy. People have begun to treat it as their primary means of really finding answers or finding entertainment. I think it's part of any comprehensive marketing strategy to have that element in there.
And you know, we're visual people. It's more accurate that way over other forms of communication. Other businesses are starting to recognize and see more of the value in video content. More and more you'll see videos spreading like wildfire. Get comfortable learning from your mistakes. Like, you are going to make mistakes no matter how much you plan it down to the last letter, last, you know, everything, dot all your T's. What is it? No, cross your T's, dot your I's. Keep it moving, but you're not learning. And never get discouraged from the mistakes, because they are absolutely necessary and they're absolutely something that, you know, you can grow from a lot. You know, we all have camera phones these days, so you can start that simply and that easily. Like, whether it's for, you know, a small, you know, post for your business blog, you know, you just want to add a little bit of video content here or there, or for, like I said, your personal blog, your website, whatever. I mean, like, you can really just start small. It doesn't have to be as complex as it may seem. And if you focus on something small, like a small aspect of something major, and then grow, you know, that's also a good way, rather than feeling like you have to tackle the world at once.
I think if you decide that I need more than just a camera phone, go out there and spend some time understanding what is out there before you just sink some money into it. Spend the time to actually know what some of these devices can do, what some can do that others can't do, or what others might do better, and accept that there are going to be some trade-offs when you are at a certain price point, but those trade-offs are fewer and fewer now than they've ever been before.
So like, find somebody that's doing what you like and then reach out to them. These people on YouTube, they'll be willing to talk to you about anything that they do all the time. You want to find somebody that you like, reach out to them, get, you know, take as much in as you can, and then go from there.
Finding the bridge between what the consumer wants or what the people want, your audience, versus what you want. Because, you know, you have to be able to marry the two. If you're working with other people, the hard part with that is finding people that are compatible with you and your working style. So it's very important that you find people that are reliable, that are trustworthy, and that are as enthusiastic about your project as you. Second thing I would say is a challenge is the turnaround, and just comparing blogging versus video content. Blogging, the turnaround is very quick. It's very simple to, you know, like, go to an event and write it up and post it. Versus when you're doing video, you have to review all of the material, you know, pick out exactly what works best, how you're going to tell the story, you know, if you don't already plan it beforehand. And even still, sometimes things can change along the way. You know, it's going to take a little longer, me producing a video, than a blogger doing a written piece about it.
When you speak about backing things up, duplicate and triplicate.
Yeah.
The cloud is a wonderful thing as well, you know, especially if it's, you know, in some cases it's very cheap to buy off-site cloud storage. Nothing is worse, as y'all can speak to, when you've gone out for days or weeks or
whatever,
years at a time, and then have everything, you know, that you worked for get lost. YouTube by itself is the world's second largest search engine. And when you choose to put your video content there, think like a consumer when you're the one doing the producing, because people like simple terms, or they like being like, I don't really remember where I was or what I'm doing or what I'm looking for, but they want to be able to type a term in and see what they want. And so you kind of have to think like the lowest common denominator of your audience, right?
You want your video to stand out, so you have to make sure it has a good thumbnail. Basically, that's the image that pops up when somebody clicks on your video. And then what helped us a lot is since we're bloggers, we reached out to a lot of bloggers to guest post, and then just post often and frequently, so that people are always constantly seeing your content.
You know, of course, networking. I mean, social media is great, but to be in front of people and to talk to people and be able to connect with them so that they remember you that much more is also very important.
When we were filming our first season, you know, we did things that we know people would be interested in, and we connected with people that are well known throughout the city, so that when the time came around to release it, you know, there was kind of already a little embedded marketing in the videos themselves. And we still do use our blog in tandem, so it's not just video and that's it. We use it, we try to put out as much information as possible to kind of like feed off of one another. So when we have a video, we'll create a blog post about it so that can, you know, our information is found in several places but still all leading, you know, back to home. That's all.